Why Kirk was promoted to captain so quickly in Star Trek's 2009 movie. In J.J. Abrams' 2009 reboot of Star Trek, one of the boldest and most controversial creative choices was the meteoric rise of James T. Kirk from Starfleet cadet to captain of the USS Enterprise. For longtime fans, this seemed like an impossible leap, a defiance of both logic and Starfleet protocol. Yet within the story's alternate timeline, Kirk's lightning-fast promotion was not just a dramatic flourish, it was a purposeful move that reflected the themes of destiny, the reshaping of canon, and the urgency of a universe thrown off its axis. A new timeline with new rules. To understand Kirk's accelerated rise, one must first accept the reboot's foundational premise. This is not the prime timeline. When the Romulan mining ship Narada, captained by Nero, emerged from the future and destroyed the USS Kelvin, killing George Kirk and altering the course of history, a new timeline was born. In this altered universe, circumstances are more chaotic, threats more immediate, and the traditional order of things no longer holds. In the Prime universe, Kirk worked his way up the ranks. Academy graduate, lieutenant, eventually captain after years of service. But in this Kelvin timeline, the Federation is thrown into crisis by Nero's vengeful attacks. With the planet Vulcan obliterated and Starfleet reeling, there is no time for peacetime promotions. Starfleet must now reward initiative, instinct, and raw potential, qualities James T. Kirk has in spades. Kirk's heroism at the Battle of Vulcan. Kirk's promotion begins with his quick thinking during the Narada's first strike on Vulcan. Despite being a cadet, he recognizes the pattern in Nero's tactics and deduces that Earth will be the next target. His insistence on taking action, though initially resisted by senior officers, proves instrumental in saving lives. While Spock, acting captain at the time, follows procedure, Kirk dares to challenge him, appealing to the needs of the many. It's not just brashness, it's leadership. This conflict comes to a head when Kirk seizes command through a technically sound and emotionally resonant maneuver, proving Spock is emotionally compromised and therefore unfit for command after witnessing the destruction of his home planet. It's a wild move, but one that works, and in the eyes of Starfleet brass, that kind of decisive action in the face of annihilation can't be ignored. Pike's endorsement matters. Another key reason for Kirk's promotion lies in the trust and mentorship of Captain Christopher Pike. Pike recognizes something exceptional in Kirk even before he enters the academy. It's Pike who recruits him with the famous line, "Your father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes. He saved 800 lives. I dare you to do better." Throughout the film, Pike is a quiet architect behind Kirk's rise. Before being captured by Nero, Pike leaves Spock in command, but makes Kirk first officer, an unheard-of move that reflects his faith in Kirk's instincts and leadership potential. By the film's end, when Pike is rescued and the Enterprise saved, it's Pike who recommends Kirk for captaincy. In many ways, Pike is passing the torch, acknowledging that this young man has already faced down what most officers never will, and come through stronger. A cinematic decision for a cinematic hero. J.J. Abrams and his writers, Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman, made a conscious decision to speed up Kirk's arc for thematic and structural reasons. This is a summer blockbuster, not a TV series, and the storytelling must compress years of development into 2 hours. Kirk is not meant to be seen as a flawless officer. Rather, he is a brash, instinct-driven leader who grows into the captain's chair. His journey is just beginning, and the real interest lies in what happens after he gets command. The writers use this dramatic promotion to set up future films where Kirk must reckon with the responsibilities of leadership he may not yet fully understand. It's also a meta-commentary on Star Trek itself. This reboot aims to energize the franchise for a new generation, boldly going where the previous iterations didn't. Making Kirk a captain by the end of the first film sends a clear message. This is Star Trek at warp speed, unafraid to break tradition to explore new territory. Thematic resonance. Destiny reclaimed. In the Prime timeline, Kirk becoming captain of the Enterprise is the result of years of experience and discipline. In the Kelvin timeline, it's about the universe course correcting. Despite the altered events and Nero's interference, the crew of the Enterprise still finds each other, and Kirk still ends up in the captain's chair. It's fate with a twist, a narrative reinforcement that some things are meant to be, no matter the detour. This destiny theme is echoed by Spock Prime Leonard Nimoy, who tells his younger counterpart that their friendship will become legendary. If the timeline was broken, the promotion of Kirk is part of its healing,